And then the second race was going to be Kerry. And I remember, like, just before going down, watching, like, the go-go race and Dane Jackson in Chile or somewhere like that, doing the go-go race in Chile, and it being like 1.2 kilometers, and being like, "Whoa, Jesus!" And boys are super fit, couldn't race that. Glad we don't race that distance. And we drove the whole way down to Kerry, and when I got there, I found out that the race was on 1.4 kilometer stretch of grade 3, 4, 5. Continuous, more or less, all the way. That's where we're going to be, and we didn't really have enough people for safety all the way, and I'd never run the river before, which meant that it was going to be good crack, and it was. And it was a deadly time, and I did okay because not that many people turned up. It's true though, like I got like 5th or 6th or something like that, so it was alright. So that was good. That was good. Brought the full face with me. I don't know if I'm gonna wear it, but in the guidebook it says 4 or 5. I'm sure this section's gonna be all grade 4 or 5, so I probably just wear the full face helmet because I'd rather, you know, have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Because my only other helmet's a strutter and it doesn't protect me jaw or any of that there part of my face. It's not a great helmet, and I've learnt my lesson before by ripping my neck and losing, like, smashing my teeth or rocks and stuff like that wearing a strutter. So, you know, I think I'll be full facing it tomorrow, so you won't get to see his handsome face, but at least it will stay handsome. I won't break my fucking jaw or something. One of these fucking villages is nice as long as you have a pub in it. We are in Kerry and we are trying to get ourselves arranged and organised so we can go to the pub to get a pint in to de-stress all that driving. And then we're going to kip and we're going to get up in the morning and we're going to fucking go kayaking. We could just stay here and like be nice and warm and like, you know, go back to sleep, another power nap, and then get up and just go like do a different section of the river and not have to race with all the like pressure of like landing there and there's going to be loads of cars and loads of people and parking's probably going to be an issue and a lot of bad clouds on the left and good on the right.
First one of the day.
What? First one of the day, practice run, first one of the river. It's warm now. Oh, that looks like good fun. Can you imagine you got like stuck in like a cave siphon or something like that, or in behind a waterfall with your boat, and you had to like somehow get to your airbags and like use them for air.
Are we good for 2 groups of 6? You're going to have all safety, but this is entirely up to you, lads.
Yeah.
Do you know, I can't like.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Own risk.
Where
do we need to cover? Really need to cover.
Cover the first gorge and forget the rest.
Yeah.
You need to cover the first gorge for definite.
Triple step.
First triple step. Triple step.
Triple step, first gorge,
Second
second
gorge.
gorge.
Yeah, but at this level you can self-rescue on the triple step.
One on the triple step.
Fair point.
Second part is the race. It's too high on both sides.
If you see
too
the
high to
stars,
someone on both sides
right.
and
If you see
on
the stars,
the second gorge.
right?
Well, the one
Realistically, like by the time you get to
I
the
walloped
end,
off,
you're
yeah.
nearly
West
together,
time.
like. But somebody who really knows the river starting maybe 4 minutes after the last person. That way. If that does happen, it's the
So you're saying don't bother with.
No, have 2 groups of 6. We'll have people who read on the river.
How many of you ran at once?
Sweepers.
Yeah, have the guys that
Nine,
know
two
the
run
river
at 3.
finish starting last.
I'd be happy. I'm definitely happy to go last. Who else is?
I've no issues on it today.
Because I don't know the lines, I have to be on the ball for little rocks in the middle of rapids and stuff, and don't be drifting sideways. That's going to be the main thing, is watching out, because you drift sideways or you lose concentration of where you're going for second, you just get pinned on that rock and whoop.
Yeah.
A record.
Well, last year it was 11:59 won it. This
No, it
year
wasn't, it was 12:07.
12:07. Right. This year 10 minutes 40 seconds. Mickey Brennan. First place. Second place Colin Wong on 10 minutes 46 seconds. Third place Rob 11:26. And then Andre was fourth. He'd 11:36.
That's serious improvement from last year.
Yeah. Then the next person after that was 12:17. Phil. The man from Ireland. Then after that was Dave G. 12:31.
Good man, Dave.
Yeah.
Position?
6 to 7. I don't know.
6 we're up there. Yeah, no, I'm not complaining about that.
Then after that, 12:31. One away. 12:35. 12:05. Ryan.
Where does he come in though? Where does he come in? This is his first day on the river.
Hey, placements here.
You know what we'll do? We'll put them on fucking Facebook tonight.
Yeah.
Know your time.
And I'll have the league standings updated by the end of the week as well.
Oh, you're in charge of the league.
Yeah, don't forget I get
so
2 minute bonus for being over 40.
Yeah, well, you're winning the Masters class.
What are the plans for tonight? Are people interested in a night out?
Yeah, well, I'm interested in night out, but my van is broken down at the church and I'm staying in Kilmare, so
Broken down?
Now, my van has literally died. We're off the main, what's that town in there? Killarney. We're off the main Killarney Cork Road. We've turned that, we took a left turn. That's great. Thank you very much. That's excellent. Thank you very much. Okay, see you now. Bye-bye. I'm gonna go crazy. Sorted. Rescue's on the way. what's that all about, Phil not getting last place? And I put some training in, that was some amount of smoking I did to train for that race. What a river, man. What a river. Wow. My first run down, Wongy was showing us the lines, you know, and he kept saying, you know, this one's called this, and this one's the finger or the knuckle, and this is this. And there was so much on it that by the end I was like, oh. And my whole thing was, you mostly go right. I think all the things he said, you go right, and fuck me, that was a bad way to think of things, because it didn't work out. Because I had some bad lines. Like, I got through it and stuff, but it was messy on me race. I think I had 2 rolls on me race, and then fucking just running after with the guys, just fucking up, hitting rocks and things like that. But my thinking is, you know, more water means less rocks, and you know, I find that I have better stability even in a grade 5 water when it's deep and stuff like that. There, it's more powerful, but rocks seem to be more of a surprise when they're under the water, and you get this little clink. And I kept finding today when I was hitting rocks under the water, that was because it was throwing the boat up and sort of throwing it up at that kind of angle, that was where I was losing body tension, and I was really annoyed. I was like, fucking, and I could feel, I was watching myself doing, I was like, no, it's not right. What do I need to do? I need to really go to the other corner at the front and get that there stroke in. Really took up. I need to work on my core muscles more and build up more, and as well, like, it helps losing that wee bit of belly, so you can tuck up that wee bit easier and stuff. Yeah, you find the belly near stops you. But yeah, it was good to get on that river. There was one lovely he called it the nipple, and it's not like a real high drop or anything like that, but there's the rock that comes off the tongue in the middle. If you hit it just perfect, it throws the boat. Like, the boof is just, it's a left hand boof, and because the rock itself is a nipple, you know, as you bank, your boat goes down deep, and then as you flatten out on your stroke and pull, the nipple punches the front of your boat up into the air, so you nearly ollie off it. Like, on my second run down, on my race, like on my first run down, I hit it and it was class, and I landed flat, boom, it felt like I broke my boat. I landed that flat on the hard water, some whack out of it. And on my race, I went too far left, completely missed it, and, you know, ended up in a high brace. And then on my third run down, or my last run down, I hit it perfect again, and I even got to the point where I practiced the monkey arms in the air to land perfectly balanced and flat. So that's what I need to start doing when I'm in the air, monkey arms, and just for balance, just to even the boat out so it lands nice and flat. So yeah, that was nice. Here we go. Oh yeah. Dun 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 dun. Oh, that's all right. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. I mean, just because I'm outside all day, you know. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's not too bad, man. God.
No buses today.
No buses today. Clarny. The situation is that it is the day after the Glens race, and we should be, you know, in about Dublin by now, on our way to Dundalk, to finish off the weekend. But because the van decided to do a different, go with a different plan, we're now in Killarney after thumbing from Keenmare, and we're in a pub having pints because we're killing some time for a hostel open because it's all we can really afford. Pressure's on for the van to be okay and for it to be fixed tomorrow, hopefully before 12 o'clock, and for us to be on the road. And if that's the case, happy days. And if it's not, it looks like helping on a bus or some shit like that. So we were up at 8 this morning, pulled the boats out of the back of the van in the Tesco car park, straight for Ballinasloe, yeah. It was running at a nice level, but a nice start to the day. So we wrapped up there and we headed up to Clooney. I ran that 3 times as well, and Keith was doing safety at the bottom. We were on the road again for Connemara, Farmers Falls, which we got a look at. So we continue on down the road a couple of kilometres and we're now here in Linan. But hopefully we'll get some rain overnight or rain tomorrow morning that will keep the level up or even maybe rise the level a wee bit tomorrow, which would be sweet. If we have time, we'll go around to Tourmacaddy Falls, and I hear that there's a top drop waiting for a first descent. I've never even been there before, so it should be exciting stuff. Yeah, I think so. Fucking, do you remember we were driving down the motorway, like on the way to Kerry, and I made that noise and I stopped, I thought a rope wrapped around something? Well, that was a belt or something going at that stage, so the fact that we made it the whole way to Kerry after that, and slept that night, got up the next morning, it was getting a wee bit dodgy on the way to the race, we made it that far, then every time you turned it on, it just got progressively worse. That was, yeah. All of that led to being fucked.